on the other hand, do not believe anything my brother-in-law says or does, because as my sister-in-law said, he is conning every person and conning myself. And I'm just reminding you as friends not to trust this person explicitly. And because on that other end, he's very conniving, very sneaky, and very much the type of person that I would love to see an agency take apart. That I would like to see an agency do some serious investigations on this matter. Because after all the stuff that's been going on and the hounding, I'm pretty much at my wit's end about this stuff and about this nonsense that's been going on. And this is a very, very serious matter all the way through. Since I am posting this all on a situation, I'm saying this as Cris Brown, and I'm saying this that I hope some agency gets a hold of these matters and straightens each and every one of them out, including myself and the stuff that's been going on over here. And the stuff that's going on in my personal life, too, to get my personal life where it does count. Because I just don't think that the situation is able to handle whatever it is that needs to be handled. And I'm figuring that an agency or a specialist will be able to handle this a lot easier and a lot better than me by myself and everything else. And me by myself is no worse than putting me out in a situation like a vessel without shields or without ornament to attack the attacker, which is probably not a very good thing because the entire situation itself is not very, very wonderful. And being disabled myself, I figure that it is high time that this case is better left in the hands of an agency and better left in the hands of somebody that knows about the situation and knows about the type of people that I am and knows about what is considered what is right and not what is being considered at the other hand of the issue itself. Because there are certain ne'er-do-wells that are involved. I do not have the decent transportation, and I normally use public transportation and so forth to get around, which is a very serious matter, and that explains a lot of other stuff that goes with that. But also to consider that fact, it probably would be better that an agency would be able to handle this part, this house, its bills, its rent, and its everything else, and everything that is considered, because it would solve all the problems like that. And probably what needs to be done is probably an agency needs to be contacted, like a United Way or like some other agency that is better equipped than myself to handle most of these issues here at 2077 Dutton Avenue and everything else, because we're not, and we've already lost one family member as it is, and that's the other key clincher. But on this case, I figure that my environment is better off in the hands of a specialist, and is better off in the hands of somebody that knows exactly what in God's green acre is going on. Especially to look for finding me an apartment and getting the house's rent paid and helping my dad and helping everybody else along the way so that these things will be taken care of. A specialist and a care provider that will have a swift hand and that will know the entire situation fully and everything else.